Deadpool 3, the third installment of the Mercenary with a Mouth saga, which is finally integrated into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Are you ready to know all the details to see this movie that promises to be crazy? What should you know before seeing it? All this and much more in Chronicles in Minutes. Deadpool 1 premiered in 2016 and introduced us to Wade Wilson, a mercenary who falls in love with Vanessa, a prostitute with whom he plans to have a child. But his happiness is cut short when he is diagnosed with terminal cancer. Desperate, he agrees to undergo an experiment that promises to cure his illness and give him powers. However, the experiment turns out to be torture, leaving his face and body scarred but also granting him an incredible ability to regenerate. Wade escapes from his captors and adopts the name Deadpool, an anti-hero who seeks revenge against the person responsible for his transformation, Ajax, a villain who also has powers and who kidnaps Vanessa. With the help of two mutants, Colossus and Negasonic, Deadpool manages to rescue his girlfriend and kill Ajax, but not before making a lot of jokes, breaking the fourth wall, and making fun of other Marvel characters. Deadpool 2 premiered in 2018 and showed Deadpool trying to start a family with Vanessa, but her dream is thwarted when she is murdered by a hitman. Deadpool attempts to commit suicide, but Colossus saves him and takes him to the X-Men mansion, where he offers him to join the team. Deadpool accepts, and together with Colossus and Negasonic, he goes on a mission to stop Russell, a young mutant with fire powers who is wreaking havoc on an orphanage. Deadpool takes pity on Russell and tries to protect him from Cable, a time traveler who comes to kill him, because in the future Russell will become a murderer who will kill his family. Deadpool recruits several mutants to form the X-Force, a group of second-rate heroes, but most of them die on their first mission. Only Domino, a mutant with lucky powers, and Zeitgeist, a mutant who spits acid, survive but is devoured by a truck. Deadpool and Domino manage to reach the convoy where Russell is, and confront Cable, who reveals that Russell will kill the director of the orphanage, who mistreated him, and that will trigger his path to evil. Deadpool tries to convince Russell not to do it, but Russell doesn't believe him, because Deadpool had treated him badly before. Cable decides to give Deadpool a chance, and lends him his time travel device, which only has one charge. Deadpool puts the device on his chest, and gets between Russell and the director, getting shot by Cable. Deadpool dies, but the device saves his life, and Russell regrets his actions. Cable decides to stay in the present, and use his last charge to save Vanessa. Deadpool and Russell reconcile, and Deadpool forms a new team with Cable, Domino, Colossus, Negasonic, and Yukio, a mutant with electrical powers. The film ends with Deadpool using Cable's device to travel back in time to fix various mistakes, such as saving Vanessa, Peter, one of the X-Force members, and Wolverine, and killing Deadpool from X-Men Origins, Wolverine and Ryan Reynolds, who is going to star in Green Lantern. What do we expect for this new installment? Deadpool 3 will be released on July 26, 2024, after several delays due to the pandemic, Hollywood strikes, and studio changes. Let us remember that the first two Deadpool films were produced by Fox, but after the purchase of Disney, the character became part of Marvel Studios. This means that Deadpool 3 will be the character's first film that will be set in the same universe as the Avengers, Spider-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, and other heroes from the House of Ideas. What does this mean? Well, we will be able to see Deadpool interact with other Marvel characters, both in the form of cameos, references, and jokes. And speaking of jokes, Deadpool 3 will also be the first Marvel Studios movie with an R rating, that is, for those over 18 years old. This means that we will not have to give up the black, irreverent, and bloody humor that characterizes the character, and that we will be able to enjoy his foul language, his explicit violence, and his unbridled sexuality. Deadpool 3 is directed by Sean Levy, a director who has already worked with Ryan Reynolds, the actor who plays Deadpool, in films like Free Guy or The Adam Project. Levy replaces Tim Miller and David Leitch, who directed the first two installments, respectively. The film script is written by sisters Wendy Molyneux and Lizzie Molyneux-Logelin, known for their work on the animated series Bob's Burgers. Reynolds himself has actively participated in the development of the script and has ensured that the film will be faithful to the spirit of the character, but also innovative and surprising. The cast of Deadpool 3 is led by Ryan Reynolds, who returns to play Deadpool for the third time. Reynolds is the soul of the saga, and has demonstrated his commitment and passion for the character at all times. Along with him, some of the actors who already accompanied him in the previous films return, such as Morena Baccarin as Vanessa, Deadpool's girlfriend, Zazie Beetz as Domino, a mutant with lucky powers, Josh Brolin as Cable, a soldier from the future with a metal arm, Brianna Hildebrand as Negasonic Teenage Warhead, a mutant with explosive powers, Stefan Kapicic as Colossus, a metal-bodied mutant, and Karen Sony as Dopinder, Deadpool's taxi driver friend. In addition, new actors join the cast, such as Louis Tan, who will play Shatterstar, a mutant with combat skills, and Emma Corrin, who will play Kitty Pryde, a mutant with intangibility powers. But without a doubt, the most anticipated and surprising signing is that of Hugh Jackman, who will once again play Wolverine, the famous mutant with adamantium claws. Jackman had announced his retirement from the character after the movie Logan, but it seems that he has agreed to return to share the screen with Reynolds, with whom he has a fun rivalry on social networks. The role that Wolverine will have in the film is unknown, but it will surely be memorable. Deadpool 3 is a movie that you cannot miss, because it will make you laugh, cry, scream and hallucinate with the adventures of Marvel's most thuggish and charismatic anti-hero. It is a film that will make you enjoy the action, humor, romance, and drama, and that will make you feel part of the universe of superheroes. As one of the lines from the movie says, "I'm Deadpool, and this is what happens when you mess with the best."